Good morning and welcome back. I just got done filming that last little segment in my last video. If you didn't watch it, we are currently at my buddy Sean's shop. Corvette is right in there waiting to pick it up. That way I can go take it down to the Detroit Auto Show. Again, such a huge honor that me as a small creator is able to make it to such a large event. I'm extremely grateful for the situation, the ability to be able to do this and make this kind of content and, you know, show my car to the hundreds of thousands of people that go to this event. But as of right now, we're just waiting on Sean to get here. That way I can get the good old Corvette out, take it down. So I'll see you soon when he gets here. All right, so we are finally on the road, headed down to Detroit. The butterflies in my stomach right now, I can't even begin to explain. This is, again, I know I keep saying it, how honored I am to be able to be in this situation that I'm in. But I used to go to the auto show every year as a kid. So the fact that now I get to have my own personal vehicle in there, that's just huge. As you see, we still have a little bit under a half tank left. I need to burn that down to a quarter tank the next 21 miles. Car set operating temperature. So there's only one thing, sorry, radio. There's only one thing I can do. I think my favorite part about this car is the fact that it's still naturally aspirated. Not even as good as it could be. It's still got stock heads on it. And it still moves the way it does. I mean, I personally haven't come up against another NA car that can come anywhere near this. I still want to race a Hellcat, like a stock, 707 or 717 Hellcat, just to see how this compares. I mean, it's just, this car is mind-blowing for what it is. But alright, it's really not too much more talking that I can do, so I guess I will see you guys when we get there. Alright, so I have no idea where I'm supposed to go. This is the building right here. Ooh. Nothing like getting a little bit sideways. Alright, so I know I need to get back there somewhere, but I don't know how or where. So so I have no clue where I'm supposed to go. I still have an eighth of a tank to burn. Apparently yesterday they weren't checking, so I'm really hoping that they're either not checking today or I'm close enough to the point where they just let it slide. Shit. Let's see where to go. Alright, so we're right back where I was before. Hey look, it's the scat pack. Anyway, I know, unnecessary scat slander. It is what it is. So before I had gone under the building, clearly that did not get me where I needed to go. So, what if I know I have to go around back. Like, I need to be back over there where that circle building is. Phone's about to die, GoPro's about to die. This is fun. All right, so I just got my map set up. It says I needed to hit that U-turn right there. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. So, let's see here. How can I don't know. We're gonna figure this out and we're gonna not go under that bridge, or under the building. And I really hope that Maps updates and sees that I can't go that way. Okay. I think we're on the right page now. Come up here, turn around, go back. And yeah, we'll figure it out. All right, so this looks a little bit more promising. Going down to the riverfront, you got Canada right there in front of us. Yeah. Got a lot of cops here. Nothing to see here, officers. Just bone stock Corvette with an exhaust leak and a misfire. That's it. Nothing to see here, guys. All right, so shut up, I'm trying to talk. So I'm like 95% sure that I should be looking for a bay door up here on the right. Maybe this one? I'm guessing and I'm hoping. Because if it's not, then I have no idea where I'm going. I think that they said that this should open on, yep, open automatically. Straight up to that door?
I don't know. I don't work here, but
all right.
I know there's a bunch of cars in that building in there. So.
Okay. Gotta be the right place then. All right. Okay, here we go. Wow. This is one hell of a spot. I have no idea where to go. It said I was in reserved parking. So I'm just going to park. I think that's my buddy Brad walking up to me. So yeah, let's see here. Unlock. What's up, buddy?
Very nice.
Thank you very much. Say hi to the YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
All right, so they told me I was in reserved parking. I don't know where that is.
Yep. So you're gonna go right behind this Corvette.
Oh, right behind the C7?
Yep, pull in right behind the C7.
Perfect.
Well, 3 in a row. We go C6, then C7, then C6.
It's a C7 sandwich. All right, so I don't know. I'm gonna assume just kind of do a little something like this, give a little bit of walking room in between. I'm hoping so, at least. So we finally made it down here, finally got parked. Of course, we got a lineup of a C6 ZR1, another built C7, and then me. And of course, me being me, I forgot to charge the GoPro, so it's getting ready to die. Phone's getting ready to die. But when I come back sometime during the show, I'll be able to get more videos of these two and everything else in the show. So stay tuned. All right, we finally made it back out here. As you see, got the car behind the barricade, got my little sign made up. We have over 100 cars down here. This is just remarkable. I mean, we have everything from Demons to ZR1s, Pro Charged C7s, MyVet. I mean, we even got stuff like this. I don't even know what it is, but it's got 3 wheels and is super cool. But again, none of this would be possible if it wasn't for Modded Detroit and especially Mitch. So, you know, Mitch, I'm sure you're probably gonna watch this. Huge thank you from me, and I'm sure from everyone else here. But in a minute, gonna go talk with Mitch and see what he has to say. All right, so we got Mitch here from Modded Detroit. Got 2 quick questions for you. One, what made you want to start your own car group?
Small car group, honestly, when I was like first getting into cars, like 16, 17, I'd go to all these car shows. It'd kind of be the same thing. It'd either be like all classic cars or all American. They're all like kind of themed. And I kind of wanted to start something that was a little bit different, where you could see a variety, where it'd be literally anything you wanted could come, whether it be classics, you know, modern cars, tuners, old JDM, new JDM, European, supercars, trucks, bikes, literally anything with wheels. I wanted to see it as a car enthusiast. So I started the group where you could bring anything and you could see everything. If you take a look around, you'll see the variety here is absolutely crazy. and it is exactly what I had planned.
All right, and then second question for you. How did you grow from being so small into doing something like this at the Detroit Auto Show?
To be honest, it was kind of unintentional. You know, we started off small, we'd have like 10 to 20 people in our car shows, you could call them, and we started slowly doing them more and more, and they started growing bigger and bigger, to the point where I said, we really have something here, let's try to take it to the next level, get really organized. And that's when we started partnering with people, different restaurants, different brands. And this is our biggest partnership with the Detroit Auto Show, where we have over 150 cars here from our group, really showcasing what we have here in the Motor City with the car enthusiasts.
All right, well, again, I appreciate you for letting me come out, and hope you enjoy the rest of your show.
Yeah, thanks for coming out. Love to see us here, so.
Of course. And just to talk about that variety that Mitch was talking about, you got a Miata in front of a 240SX, in front of a Fox body, next to a lifted cat eye. I mean, just look at this. The entire basement pretty much filled up with all locally owned cars. So I think one of my favorite things that Mata Detroit did was, you know, here you have the Grand Hall where all of the cars are. Out front you have this beautifully spec'd GTR. You got that Mark V Supra, you got a 911, you got a 720S. So you got all really expensive, really nice supercars. And then across the way, you have this OBS Power Stroke. I mean, just look at how clean this thing is. This is like mine at home. It's like for this one, I'm assuming runs and drives, has no rust on it, and actually looks good. So, but not only do you have all of these race cars here, you also have a modified minivan. When is the last time you saw a modified minivan? All right, got a supercharged engine. I don't know what it is. I believe this is a Toyota Senna, I believe. I'm not sure. But you got the wheels on it, it's dropped. Got the tint, new tail lights, and an exhaust on a minivan. When's the last time you saw that? The other thing too is that door right there is the entrance, okay? Entrance, C601, boosted C7, and then me. They have me pretty much right at the front of everything. I mean, this is just an absolute dream come true. All right, I made my way upstairs up to the actual auto show portion of this, where manufacturers showing off their new and great cars. And let me tell you, there's one thing that caught my eye, and that's this right here. Here we have a Dodge Demon, but instead of the Hellcat engine, we have the Hurricane, the 3-liter twin turbo. And let me tell you, this thing looks like it's got a lot of work done to it. Now, of course, they're not telling us everything that's done to the car, just little bits and pieces. But it looks like this was made from 5 O'Clock Garage. Let me tell you, they have an insane collection of cars there, located in Rochester, in Michigan. I mean, this is just one of the many examples of the stuff that they're able to do. And of course, right across the alleyway from this Hurricane Swap Demon, you have the new Charger. Now, personally, I'm not a huge fan of this car. The looks, you know, definitely futuristic, but no engine, all electric. Just not really a huge fan of it, honestly. Now, I understand the world is going EV. The cockpit of this actually isn't that bad. I think that the main reason why I hate on it so much is purely just because it's electric. Now, I don't know exactly what this is. All I know is that I'm seeing cars going around with a little Grand Prix track. You know, something that definitely seems a little bit interesting. So, let's see what it is.
It seems so much fun.
Oh, I'm sure. It's like a little go-kart.
It basically is, yeah, just, you know, manual.
Exactly.
Damn, things were pretty good.
I know. Everyone's like hauling ass through here.
We're allowed to go a little quicker today, apparently.
Good thing I came today then.
Yeah, exactly. I think it's because we all kind of got the rhythm of it, so it's, you know, we can have a little more freedom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, fog light went out.
Forward things.
Oh, no, it just
Oh,
doesn't.
okay. When you turn.
Ready?
Yep. Damn.
Yeah, this thing's fun. Yeah, we're limited by speed in the corners, but you know, we're allowed to get a little more power on the straightaways.
Gotcha. Which, I mean, this thing probably does better in the corners anyway than a straightaway. But
that's true. Yeah, it carves the corners really well. It's just a smooth car overall. It's great. Driver's car.
So just went for a fun little ride in that little Miata. Gotta see what else there is here. I know I saw some Fords. I saw a Mach-E. I saw a Maverick. Gotta see which one I want to hop into next. All right, so next up, next up we got the Mach-E.
How you doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Well, thanks.
All right, so just got done riding in that Miata. Looks like they have a separate track over here. Gonna have Rivian, some Cadillacs, some Hummers. So looking forward to this one as well.
Well, welcome to the 3X Hummer. We're in a tri-motor, 170 kilowatt, all electric Hummer. So there is no transmission, there are no gears, there's no oil, there's no drive line. Direct drive electric motor with a shaft. We're going to be on a 170 kilowatt battery that produces 1,000 horsepower up to about 11,500 foot-pounds of torque.
Jeez.
We are in our Watts to Freedom program, which is essentially a software. We double-click on traction control, the software comes up, we approve it, and then we go through what we call a launch sequence, which is this. You line up your vehicle straight down the straightaway, you come to a complete stop with the wheel in the dead straight position. Hands on the wheel, left foot to the brake, right foot to all the way to the floor, and then we're gonna drop the brake on that sequence. Here we go. All right, we're stabilized and launch.
Jesus Christ. That gets up and goes.
Right?
Jeez.
So we just launched a 5-ton truck, 0 to 60 in about 3.5 seconds.
That is insane. Wow.
This thing will hold 12,000 pounds. It'll tow 12,000 pounds, 1,200 cargo, and 5 adults. So this is a heavy-duty truck that goes off-road and launches 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds.
Yeah,
the interior, it's engineered to get wet, and so are the electronics. So if you left your tops unplugged on a rainy day and this got wet, no fear. It's built for it.
that is insane. This definitely changed my perspective on EVs.
Right?
Wow.
Totally. There's nothing to brake. There's no drive line to brake.
Exactly.
There's no differentials, rear end gears, spider gears, none of that. It's a direct drive. We're going to launch this thing probably up to 3,000 to 4,000 times in 10 days. We're going to take it to Chicago and do it again. So that shows you how robust this vehicle is.
Well, I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
You have a good day.
Absolutely.
All right, so let me tell you, I know I didn't do a lot of commentary in that Hummer, but that thing moves. Being 5,000 pounds, being a full-size truck, doing 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, that's insane. But I think I'm done with all the test tracks now. Next up, I'm gonna try and do the Bronco exhibit. You know, I got giant test hill over there, got some other small off-road things, so we'll pick up in there. All right, so just got done on the Bronco experience. Not too much to show, just a few off-road things, but then you got this Bronco test hill, probably about a 60-foot hill, just, you know, right in the middle of the show. You know, come up, sit at the top for a second, go back down the steep incline, and when the next car comes by, I'll show you what that looks like. All right, so we got the next Bronco coming up here. Just gonna show you how steep this is. Gonna go up. I mean, just look at that angle that they're on too. Just climbing up there. Keep climbing, keep climbing. Go perch up at the top. And then slowly start your descent down. Sit there for a second. I mean, that's pretty cool in and of itself. All right, And behind me, we have the new Mustang GTD. I mean, just look at this thing. Got a wide body, got the big wing on the back. I mean, this is what Ford was saying when they wanted to build something to compete on the Nürburgring. This is definitely the thing to do it. So I believe that this is the most powerful Mustang that they've ever made. Don't quote me on that. I believe this one has 815 horsepower coming out of the 5.2 supercharged Predator engine. But I mean, if you look at the body kit on this thing, you can tell this is not a normal S650. Just look at how wide that gets. This thing is absolutely amazing. And that would have been my favorite car here if I didn't run into this absolute beauty. Here we've got the brand new C8 CR1 twin turbo V8 from factory, making it 1,064 horsepower. I mean, just look at this thing. What is there not to like about it? But same with the GTD, you have the big wing on it. You know, you've got all the aero, the diffuser, the carbon fiber wheels. Again, this thing is just absolutely insane. And I believe this thing hit, there's 221 miles an hour on the Nürburgring, proving to be the fastest production American car. I mean, just look at it. Definitely a step up from my little purple C6 downstairs that's still on A. You know, the only thing I will say that my car has on this, mine is a manual. And if you look, you can see in there, they don't offer the C8s in manuals anymore. Kind of disappointed in that. I understand the world is going towards more of an automatic race car, going away from the manual. Personally not a huge fan, but I understand it. All right, but I think that's pretty much gonna do it for me today. Got to walk around, see a lot of really cool things, do a lot of really fun things. But I think I'm just gonna leave it here. So remember, have fun, drive safe, and race cars need love too.